Welcome back. I know it's been forever, but you know what? They forced me out of retirement. So here we go. So first things first, obviously, life's been lifing. So as much as I've wanted to keep coming back to YouTube and posting again, and I've said it over and over again, at least I have done a few shorts and TikToks and things like that. Not a lot, but life is crazy. I have a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old. I'm a single mom, divorce, all those things. So, and work, because I work full time because I have to, of course. But I still really want to get back into YouTube. It's something that I've been working on in the background, just looking at how to do better content, be more engaging, how to edit, and do things a little bit better. So let's try this out, see how it goes. And just follow me as I work on this new project, and I'll just kind of go over some information as I'm doing this. So as some of you may know, a little comment was said recently that was passed off as being a joke. Passed off as being comedian. I don't find anything funny because I feel like if you are using humor to denigrate another group of people, if you're using it in a political context, I don't think it's funny whatsoever. And yes, I'm Puerto Rican, so obviously I'm very upset right now, but I've been upset. I'm not Haitian, but I've been upset for the Haitians. No, I'm not Black, but I've been upset for all of my fellow Black Americans. I've been upset for all of us. Over and over again. And the fact that we're here and this is still what's going on, it's beyond upsetting. So today we're just gonna do a little project because I'm just a little fired up. So here we go. You may have seen this design before. I did this years ago, and I've made some shirts with this, but I just kind of wanted to give it like a slight upgrade for today. And I wouldn't call it an upgrade, but it's more of just an update. How about that? An update based on what's going on right now. So I wanted to take, can't remember what font this is. Leak Spartan. Okay, so we're going to take some more Leak Spartan. We're going to add a text box. And you're just kind of like doing this with me as we go. If you aren't familiar with this word is basura. And it is Spanish for trash or garbage, as some may say. Essentially, what I want to do is simple. I just want to make sure that this is crossed. I do want to change this font. I don't like how bigger these letters are, even though it's kind of like the same. I want to make sure that it's smaller. Really love Canva. I have Canva Pro, by the way. This is not sponsored whatsoever, but Canva Pro is a really great investment. I feel like if you do anything creative, I've done so many projects on here for years. Now, I wanted to go with the word basura just because it's like similar to Boricua in a way. It starts with a B, ends in an A kind of deals. Got some similar sounds. But I do have this fear that people just, since they don't know Spanish, they don't know what it means. So maybe I should, I'm gonna see what it looks like if I just put the actual word garbage, since that's the word that was specifically used. What do you all think? I just want it to be simple. I want it to be simple, but I want it to be known like this is bigger, this is more powerful than a horrendous word like garbage to call anyone or their homeland. It's the same thing. Demonize your fellow Americans and Americans. Remember that one. Yeah, I like the idea of the word garbage itself being in like a thinner font, so it doesn't carry the same weight as this nice thick font that says Boricua. If you don't know what Boricua means, it means Puerto Rican. And the reason it means Puerto Rican is because when the island was discovered by Europeans, by Christopher Columbus and all that, there were originally Taino Indians living there. So something that's very prideful for Puerto Ricans is the fact that we come from the Taino Indians who originally lived there, and they called the island Borinquen, which means anybody from there was called Boricua. So that's just something that's a point of pride for us. We consider ourselves Boricua always, and definitely not garbage. Okay, I think is bothering me is that the cross out has this extra line here, which originally I thought it was going to be cute, but it's not cute. So we're not going to do that. But I like how wide it is. That's what I need, is something wide, like to really go over the word. Maybe something like this, but then like rotate it. It's what I want.
This is what happens when you don't create things anymore because you're too busy with life. Nah, it's too thick. I don't like it. Nice and thin. What's that? I'm wondering if the cross out should be in red to tie in the red here. Backwards. What do y'all think now? I think I'm gonna go with this. Again, I'm trying to do a quick project. I'm just trying to keep this simple, right? So I'm gonna share it, download it. What's important is I want to save it as an SVG file. Only if you have Canva Pro can you download it as an SVG file. I want a transparent background and download it. But while we're here, I'm also going to download it as a PNG, also with a transparent background. And for good measure, I'm also going to download it as a PNG without a transparent background so that it would show that it's the black background, just to have like that photo of it. Okay, so now let's go to Cricut Design Space. Okay, so now that Cricut's finally done updating and installing, we're going to do an untitled project and just upload what we just made in Canva. So what I want is the SVG file, which would be this one, and you'll know it because it shows like Chrome, which I'm using Google Chrome as my browser. See that otherwise you can like highlight it and it'll say this is a PNG, and then this will be a PNG. So this one is the one that's no background, and this is the one that I did purposefully with the background. What's up there? Yeah, it seemed to be fine except that thing. I'm not sure why the SVG version did that, but now I'm just doing the PNG no background version. And again, there's no background, so there's nothing here I have to delete. I'm going to apply continue. I'm going to do multiple layers. Let's see if this will do it. I want to see some beta mode. 3, because I have 3 colors. I think that's going to do it, but it's just going to look a little funky. Like, look at my BLM fist. What's going on with that? Yeah, this fist is terrible. Even like, what's okay, this is not going to work. The other option is I do have it saved, so I'm going to go ahead and customize this. And then I'm going to upload the SVG version. I don't know, anytime I upload an SVG file, sometimes like into Cricut, I don't know, it just does that. I don't know what's the issue there. Cricut, please fix it. So I'm going to upload this as is, because the Boricua here is perfect. Like, it's got, like, look how defined the fist is and everything, right? What we're going to do here, though, I'm just going to get rid of the Boricua as fast as possible. So I'm just going to take this square, move it here. Why would it let me slice it? Let me contour it either. Why, you know, sometimes you go in for like an easy project. It just does. Is it just me? Does anybody else have this problem? If there was an easier way to do any of this that I'm missing, please let me know. That'd be an easier way. Now, I've made a shirt before with this file, so I know it's 11.59, so it's below the 12-inch threshold, so I can cut it on the Cricut. That's a good size to go like straight across the shirt. So now I just want to make this like comparable size, how I did in Canva for apparently absolutely no reason. My child just woke up from her nap. This is why I never have time to create or make videos. It's always one thing or another. It's Sunday and I had to work for work, so, you know, plus clean and not have to cook, so. Mom life, never ending. Okay. See, that, I don't know, that made it look like infinitely better to me on that black background. It's just like pops all the colors. Okay. I think I'm satisfied with that. Again, this was supposed to be a quick and easy project. Okay. That's it. Let's save it. But now we're gonna save it as, so now I'm gonna change the color of that canvas back to white. And I just want to double check. Let's go to make it. Now, obviously, I can't make the shirt right now. I'm gonna try and do it tonight after my girls go to bed. There's an extra G there. Why is there an extra G? Oh, for garbage. Why is it not all together? You see? This is why you have to double check. All right, let's go back. So garbage needs to all be together. I don't want to touch all of it. It's not what that button does, Nati. Get it together. Send this to the background. Let's try this again. Oh, look at that. Now this we know is just, it's going to go on top of the triangle that forms the A, because that looks like the triangle from our flag. Cool. We know that's in red. We can definitely put all of that together later on when we come make this shirt. And then there's things. Boom. Got everything we need. Of course, we're not going to forget to mirror everything because it's going to be HTV. So yeah. Good start. We got this. We're going places. Save it one more time. Nope, it's saved. Okay.
So we went ahead and designed the shirt twice, but hopefully that second one works and it's good. Again, just a quick little project this was supposed to be. So tonight after the girls go to bed, I'm going to go downstairs, cut this on the Cricut, heat press it, and go from there. And my plan, of course, is to wear this to the polls on Tuesday when I'm voting in person. Again, today is Sunday, so I just wanted to get this done and over with before then. If anybody likes the shirt, you like the idea of it, they like the design, let me know. I think I'll post it online for anyone to buy it if you're interested in it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for still being here, for all over 6,000 of you that are still subscribed for some reason or another, even though I don't really post. I thank you and I appreciate your support so much. And just know that yes, I am going to continue making videos from here. I actually have a few that I've filmed over the last year or two that I just never edited because I was like, I have to do like a welcome back video. I've literally filmed it, I don't know how many times. I filmed at least 3 to 4 times an entire I'm back, welcome back video, and it every time I'm like, I hate it, this is not what I wanted to say, I wanted to have more to it. And I've just learned in life that sometimes things are just not going to be perfect, so you just kind of have to go with the flow, go with what you have, and keep it pushing. At the end of the day, just keep it pushing. So this fired me up enough to want to post again. Speaking with my family, my cousin and everything, that really helped. So just thank you, all of you, for your support. Family, friends, loved ones, old students of mine, hey, love y'all. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm gonna keep posting, and if you want to drop me some love in the comment section, I'd appreciate it. Help me feel like I'm doing the right thing, like I'm on the right path. So I appreciate you all again, and stay tuned next, and I'll show you just a quick overview of the process of making the shirt. Good morning, welcome back. I did not make it through to making the shirt and posting a video last night. I ended up with a massive migraine. I tried to fight through it, but once I got the girls in bed, that was a wrap. So here we are the next morning. I had to get up extra early so I can do this before work. I started getting ready for work, not fully yet, because then I have to wake the girls up, get them ready for school, start that whole process because it is Monday. So this shirt for right now is very fitting. So another reason why it's been so hard for me to get going and get started is just because this basement is not in working order. Mess, hot mess, that might be more fitting. I'm not even gonna show you because I'm embarrassed. It's that bad. So we're just gonna move a few things or two to get to that Cricut. No judgments. There's even some Christmas presents spread around here because you got to get started. Yeah, let's literally blow the dust off my little Stalls A to Z, which I still highly recommend. If anybody didn't get this, great value for the money in this Stalls product. We're not going to look at all this. Some failed Halloween projects that I didn't get to finish. No time. So anyways, yeah, let's get started. One thing I did do, if you caught those little shorts and TikTok videos, one thing I did do is sort all my cardstock paper. So that was good at least. All color coded all the way through. So there's that. Got to give some points for progress here and there. But eventually we will get there. I really want to do something with this wall here. I want to cover it up. Because you see, like, it's not actual drywall. They put a little bit here. I think just to cover up the wires to get to this light switch. But the rest, you know, this is the stairs coming down to the basement. So I don't have a scary basement, but it's definitely not a finished basement. As you see, it's kind of like how the walls look. So I try and cover it up, you know, like with my movie shelf, like as best as possible. But, you know, yeah. I don't know. Eventually one day it'll look a little bit nicer. I want this wall to kind of be like a background so that like when I'm filming, it's like, hey, I got a cool wall behind me. We'll get there. Right now, let's just try and find stuff and make this shirt and move stuff so I can get to my Cricut. Okay, took a little bit longer to get started because I had to clear off some space and I had to go upstairs and get my laptop because I forgot it. And I'm running low on time because I got to get the girls up in about 20 minutes. Let's see if I can make this in that time. I did find everything I needed though. I even found like small strips of HTV in the colors that I needed because I've made this shirt before. I used to sell this shirt, but I'm just adding the additional, you know, we're not garbage on it. I don't have any more like blank t-shirts because since I decided to get out of the t-shirt game, I got rid of them a lot. I got rid of a lot of them, but I did have like a black crew neck in my size, so I'm just gonna do that. It is November in Ohio anyway, so a crew neck is fine. And the reason why I decided to get out of the t-shirt game, and I did post like a TikTok one time that said like, sorry, hard to say goodbye or whatever, but it was just being dramatic on purpose. It wasn't like really all that said. I just want to do different things. So as a single mom, I have to work full time. I just can't depend on like my side hustle for being my livelihood. It's just something I can't do when I have two very young girls depending on me and I need my health insurance and everything like that. So that's why I just pushed it to the side. You know, the big thing is when you make t-shirts and like people are buying them a lot, whether it's like in the area, like locally, you're selling locally or you're selling on Etsy, it just takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of time, unfortunately, especially when you just have like one Cricut. If you had like multiple machines or if you had one of those big machines, it might be a little bit different. And when it's just you, it just takes a lot of time. And when I have to work full time, plus take care of the girls, that's already like multiple full-time jobs right there. So then also trying to add in the t-shirts, it's just a little bit too much. And then like you just have no time left over for yourself and no time, most importantly for my girls, to spend some quality time with them. So that's why I had to put it on pause. I put it on hold and I've been researching different things. I realized at the end of the day that I like designing more than I actually like physically making the shirts. So I'm going to physically make this shirt right now just because I want to wear it, like say tomorrow for election day, and just to have it, right? But if I'm going to sell it, like if anybody wants to actually buy this shirt, buy this design, just disclaimer now, I just want to make sure I'm always being upfront and honest, is that I will do it through like a print on demand provider. So I know that seems like, especially in the crafting community, that seems like a cop out, and I get that. And if you don't want to support that, I 100% get that. For me, like I said, I love the designing process. I love the artistic part of it. But then I also have a business background. So I have a marketing degree. So I want to like do the marketing end of it, the business aspects. That's what I truly want to do, while still having the creativity of it, of designing, you know. But as far as like physically cutting and pressing the designs, that's just something I just don't have the time for right now. And so therefore I've spent like 2 years now not doing anything with Etsy, more than 2 years I think at this point, possibly 3 years of not doing anything, just because I don't have the time. But this way I've decided is a way that I can still do it. I can still like fulfill my passion, try and make some money on the side, because at this point I just need a side hustle just to keep up with my girls' clothes. Like they just keep growing and I keep like having to buy whole new wardrobes for 2 kids constantly. If you know, you know. So anyways, yeah, this is just what I decided that I need to do. So as you saw in the beginning of the video, I did design it myself. It was also based on a previous design that I had done a few years back, but I'm going to cut this one out, press it. So obviously I know how to do it, but I'm just going to like kind of have to outsource that part of it if I want to sell anything moving forward. So hopefully you all understand. Hopefully you all still support. And if you don't, that's perfectly fine. And I understand. So first things first, when it comes to doing an HTV, you have to make sure you mirror it. So I just go through and I mirror everything first, just so I don't mess up later. Next thing, get rid of excess where you can. So obviously I can fit all this red on one mat. So I'm just going to move this over to the first mat. So it doesn't matter if the box overlays with the other image. It just matters that the image itself doesn't overlay, so it doesn't break the design. Okay, so these I'm actually going to separate since I have two strips. So I'll put this on the thicker one and I'll put this on the thinner one piece. And then for this, I just need like a, not even 3x3. This piece right here is perfect. Awesome. I didn't even have to cut anything. I love when that works out. Pro tip, sharpen your blade with just a ball of aluminum foil. I'm having trouble with this red HTV. Please ignore the baby monitor in the background. You hear my child keep hitting her doll. Daylight savings time ended yesterday, so they're not used to the time change yet. But I do need to go wake them up in like 5 minutes. So desperately trying to finish this. Again, this was supposed to be a quick project. I hope I don't get like a copyright strike for Cocomelon music playing in the background. I promise it's just her doll. I keep having trouble with this red HTV, and I forget every time, but the reason is because this is actually Cricut brand. Sorry, Cricut. I hate your HTV. It keeps ripping like this. It's harder to weed. See how it just keeps like ripping? It doesn't want to fully come out. And it's usually, once you heat it, it's called a cool or a cold peel, meaning that you can't peel the backing off until the temperature cools down. I always use Caesar Easy Weed heat transfer vinyl, SISER. I like their stuff. It does not break like this. It's nice, good quality, and it's a hot peel, meaning that you can just peel the back off when it's hot, which I appreciate, especially when you don't have time like now. So I think I got, it's these little pieces here. Now that's going to be hard for anything, but I promise if this were Caesar, it would have peeled a lot easier. It would have weeded out a lot easier. But yeah, it's the Taino Sun God. So it's just a little bit more intricate. Okay. Oh, I thought it was done. I'm not. I have to finish weeding. That was just the harder part. At least the harder part is done. So as I mentioned, the red HTV is Cricut vinyl. So it is a cool peel. So I have to wait for it to cool down to even be able to peel it. And then, of course, flip it over and press the back of it. And then I'll be done. Yeah, I'm a little bit behind schedule right now with the girls. So they will be getting easy ponytails this morning. And I'm not fighting them on whatever they want to wear to school at this point. Oh, got it. There we go.